Hello friends, myself Subhash Nagarse from Sri Digambar Jain Gurukul High School, Solapur. I shall welcome to all of you in this session of 10th Mathematics Part 1st. The topic is Quadratic Equations Part 2. In this session, we are going to discuss with methods of solving quadratic equations, solutions of a quadratic equation by factorization method, steps of solving these quadratic equations, and problems based on the above content. Friends, in the previous session of this quadratic equations part first, we have been discussed with the following important subtopics of this chapter: quadratic polynomial, then quadratic equation, then the standard form of a quadratic equation, then roots of the quadratic equation, problems based on the above content. Friends, today in this session we are going to discuss with solutions of a quadratic equation by factoring or factorization method. So first we will see what are the different methods of solving these quadratic equations. A quadratic equation is a polynomial equation of degree 2 which can be written in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where x is a variable and a, b and c are constant, where a is not equal to 0. Following are the methods of solving this quadratic equation: by factoring method, second by square root method, by completing the square, fourth by using the quadratic formula, and last by graphing method. Friends, let us see solution of this quadratic equation by factorizations. A quadratic equation is a polynomial equation that contains the second degree but no higher degree of the variable. So the standard form of this quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 when a is not equal to 0 and a, b and c are the real numbers. All quadratic equations can be put in standard form, and any equation that can be put in standard form is a quadratic equation. In other words, the standard form represents all quadratic equations. So the solution to an equation is sometimes referred to as the root of the equation. Friends, let us see steps for solving these quadratic equations. The most fundamental tools for solving equations are addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. These methods work well for equations like x plus 7 is equal to 32 minus 4x and 3 into bracket x minus 6 bracket complete is equal to 0. But what about the equations where the variable carries an exponent like x square plus 7x plus 10 is equal to 0? This is where factoring comes in. We will use the equation in the first example. So following are the major steps to solve the quadratic equation by factoring method. First step, write the equation in standard form, that is equal to 0. Factor the polynomial. Use the zero product property to set each factor equal to 0. Solve each resulting linear equation. You will get the solution of that quadratic equation. Let us see problems based on this content. So problem number 1, x square minus 15x plus 54 is equal to 0. We have to solve the following quadratic equations. Now solution for this is x square minus 15x plus 54 is equal to 0. Here x square is the square term, 15x is the middle term and 54 is the constant. We have to factorize 54 such that the product is 54 but the sum is minus 15. So let us see, taking factors of this minus 15x, and above equation can be, we can write like this: x square minus 6x minus 9x plus 54 is equal to 0. Means 9 6 are 54 and minus 6 minus 9 is minus 15. Like that we can write the above equation. Here first two terms, x square minus 6, here x is the common, so in the bracket there will be x minus 6. Next two terms, minus 9 is the common and in the bracket there will be x minus 6. In this representation, x minus 6 is a common that will take out, and another bracket what left is x minus 9. So product of these two terms is equal to 0. Therefore we can write either, if AB is equal to 0, then either A is 0 or B is 0. In that way, here x minus 6 into x minus 9 is equal to 0, means either x minus 6 is equal to 0, therefore you are getting x is equal to 6, or x minus 9 is equal to 0, that you are getting x is equal to 9. So friends, here hence x is equal to 6 and x is equal to 9 are the roots of the given equation. Let us say second example. X square plus x minus 20 is equal to 0. Here x square plus x minus 20 is equal to 0. So taking factors of this x and above equation can we write how? X square plus 5x minus 4x minus 20 is equal to 0. 5x minus 4x is x. Here x is common in the first two terms. What left in the bracket is x plus 5. Next two terms, minus 4 is common, x plus 5 in the bracket is equal to 0. Therefore x plus 5 common taken out. So what left in the another bracket is x minus 4 is equal to 0. So you can write x plus 5 is equal to 0, means x is equal to minus 5. When 5 goes to the right hand side, it will become minus. Therefore you are getting one root as x is equal to minus 5. Also x minus 4 is equal to 0, means x is equal to 4. So another root you are getting x is equal to 4. So friends, hence you are getting x is equal to minus 5 and x is equal to 4. These are the roots of the given quadratic equation. Third, 3y square plus 27y plus 13 is equal to 0. Therefore, you can write 2y square plus 27y plus 13 is equal to 0. Here we can write the above equation. So first of all we have to do here 13 into 2. We have to do the carry, because square term has a coordinate 2, coefficient 2. So 13 2s are 26. Now we are splitting this 26, the product 26 and sum 27, that is 26 1s are 26. So the factors of this 26 are 26 and 1. So we will get the next step, 2y square plus 26y plus y plus 13 is equal to 0. In the first two terms, 2y is the common, and what left in the bracket is y plus 13. In the second, plus 1 is out, so y plus 13 in the second bracket. So y plus 13 we will take as a common, and in another bracket you are getting 2y plus 1. Therefore 2y plus 1 is equal to 0, means 2y is equal to minus 1, that is y is equal to minus 1 by 2. Or you may write y plus 13 is equal to 0, means y is equal to minus 13. Hence friends, here y is equal to minus 13 and y is equal to minus half are the roots of the given quadratic equation. Friends, now we will see the next, that is problem number 4. 5m square is equal to 22m plus 15. Solution is 5m square minus 22m minus 15 is equal to 0. 22 and 15 are brought to the left hand side. So taking the factors of this 22m, we will be getting 5m square minus 3m plus 25m minus 15 is equal to 0. Therefore m is common out from the first two terms. So into bracket what left is 5m minus 3 bracket complete plus next two terms 3 and 4. 5 is the common. So in the bracket again 5m minus 3 is left. So 5m minus 3 is the common, that is in one bracket, and in another bracket what left is m plus 5. So the product of these two brackets is equal to 0. Therefore you can write that m plus 5 is equal to 0, means you are getting m is equal to minus 5. Also 5m minus 3 is equal to 0, means you are getting 5m is equal to 3. Therefore you may write m is equal to 3 upon 5. Hence m is equal to minus 5 and m is equal to 3 upon 5 are the roots of the given quadratic equation. Friends, now we will see the next, that is problem number 4. 5m square is equal to 22m plus 15. Solution is 5m square minus 22m minus 15 is equal to 0. 22 and 15 are brought to the left hand side. So taking the factors of this 22m, we will be getting 5m square minus 3m plus 25m minus 15 is equal to 0. Therefore, m is common out from the first two terms. So into bracket what left is 5m minus 3 bracket complete plus next two terms 3 and 4. 5 is the common. So in the bracket again 5m minus 3 is left. So 5m minus 3 is the common that is in one bracket, and in another bracket what left is m plus 5. So the product of these two brackets is equal to 0. Therefore, you can write that m plus 5 is equal to 0, means you are getting m is equal to minus 5. Also 5m minus 3 is equal to 0, means you are getting 5m is equal to 3. Therefore, you may write m is equal to 3 upon 5. Hence, m is equal to minus 5 and m is equal to 3 upon 5 are the roots of the given quadratic equation. See the next problem. 2x square minus 2x plus half is equal to 0. Here the constant term is in terms of fraction or real number. We will convert this into integer like this. We will multiply the whole by 2 and you are getting 4x square minus 4x plus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, you are getting the next step as 4x square minus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. In the first two terms 2x is common. So into bracket what left is 2x minus 1. Minus 1 is out from the next two terms, third and fourth one, and into bracket you are getting 2x minus 1. Here 2x minus 1 is common, that is taken out, and what left in the other bracket is again 2x minus 1. The product of these two terms, two brackets, is equal to 0, means you are getting just 2x minus 1 is equal to 0, means you are getting 2x minus 1 for the both and x is equal to half. Also this 2x minus 1 is equal to 0 means here also you are getting x is equal to half. Therefore, x is equal to half and half are the roots of the given quadratic equation. Number 6, 6x minus 2 upon x is equal to 1. At the denominator there is a x. So we will start the solution. We will write first the given equation. 6x square minus 2 is equal to x. X is multiplied to both the sides. So you are getting 6x square minus 2 is equal to x. So friends, we will now factorize this x. How? X brought this side, it will become 6x square minus x minus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, it can be written as 6x square plus 3x minus 4x minus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, 3x is out. What left in the bracket is 2x plus 1. For the next two terms, minus 2 is out. So, what left in the bracket is 2x plus 1. So, 2x plus 1 is the common taken out, and in another bracket you are getting 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, you will get 3x minus 2 is equal to 0, means 3x is equal to 2, or you may write x is equal to 2 power 3. Or 2x plus 1 is equal to 0 or 2x is equal to minus 1. Therefore, you can write x is equal to minus 1 by 2. Hence, x is equal to 2 upon 3 and x is equal to minus 1 by 2 are the roots of the given equation. Next, 3x square minus 2 under root 6x plus 2 is equal to 0. So, we will see the solution for this one. So, 3x square minus 2 root 6x plus 2 is equal to 0. So, friends, here we can write that 3x square minus root 6x minus root 6x plus 2 is equal to 0. So, for the first two terms, the above equation could written under root 3x is the common we will take. So, what left in the bracket is root of 3x minus root of 2. Next, 3 and 4 term minus root 2 is out. So, what left is root 3 of x minus root 2 bracket complete is equal to 0. So, here one bracket, that is root 3x minus root 2 is common. In one bracket, another bracket you are getting the same equation, that is root 3x minus root of 2. So, you can write here that root 3x minus root 2 is equal to 0 or root 3x minus root 2 is equal to 0, both are same. Therefore, you will get that root 3x minus root 2 is equal to 0, or you may write x is equal to root of 2 divided by root of 3. Similarly, you will be getting that into bracket root 3x minus root 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, you may write x is equal to root 2 upon root 3. Hence, x is equal to root 2 upon root 3 and x is equal to root 2 upon root 3 are the roots of the given equation. 2m into bracket m minus 24 is equal to 50. See now here, 2m into bracket m minus 24 is equal to 50. The given equation can be written as, that is, we will solve this one, 2m square minus 48m minus 50 is equal to 0. So here 2m square minus 50m plus 2m minus 50 is equal to 0. For the first two terms, 2m is common out. What left in the bracket is m minus 25. Plus 2 is out, m minus 25 is equal to 0. Therefore, m minus 25 is the common in one bracket and another bracket you are getting 2m plus 2. Friends, here 2m plus 2 is equal to 0, or you may say m minus 25 is equal to 0. Therefore, you can write 2m is equal to minus 2 or m is equal to 25. Therefore, m is equal to minus 1 or m is equal to 25 you are getting. Hence, m is equal to minus 1 or m is equal to 25 are the roots of the given quadratic equation. Next, 25m square is equal to 9. We will try for the solution. 25m square is equal to 9. Therefore, you can write on rearranging the terms, m square is equal to 9 upon 25. We will take the square root on both sides. So, m is equal to under root of 9 upon 25. Therefore, m will be plus or minus 3 upon 5. The square root of 9 is 3 and square root of 25 is 5. Hence, m is equal to 3 upon 5 or m is equal to minus 3 upon 5. Therefore, hence m is equal to 3 upon 5 and m is equal to minus 3 upon 5 are the roots of the given quadratic equation. Next, 7m square is equal to 21m. Friends, here 7m square is equal to 21m. We will take 21m to the left hand side. Therefore, you can get 7m square minus 21m is equal to 0. In this equation, we can write that 7m is common, that will take out, and what left in the bracket is m minus 3. Therefore, you will get that 7m is equal to 0 or m minus 3 is equal to 0. Therefore, you can write m is equal to 0 or m is equal to 3. Hence, m is equal to 0 and m is equal to 3 are the roots of the given equation. Now, we will see the problem number 11, that is m square minus 11 is equal to 0. So, we will see the solution. M square minus 11 is equal to 0. Therefore, we can write m square is equal to 11. 11 brought to the right hand side. Now, by taking square root on both sides, you are getting m is equal to plus or minus under root 11. Therefore, you can write that m is equal to 11 or m is equal to minus 11. Therefore, friends, we will write now m is equal to root of 11 or m is equal to minus root 11. Hence, m is equal to root 11 and m is equal to minus root of 11 are the roots of the given quadratic equation. Friends, what we have been discussed today, that is, in this session we discussed on the following subtopic of this chapter, that is methods of solving quadratic equations, then solutions of a given quadratic equation by factorization method, then steps for solving the quadratic equations, and few problems that are based on the above content. Friends, will you try for the following problems? Solve the following quadratic equations by factorization. Number 1, m square minus 14m plus 13 is equal to 0. 3x square minus x minus 10 is equal to 0. Third is 3y square is equal to 15y. Fourth, x square is equal to 3. And fifth one, 6 root 3 x square plus 7x is equal to root of 3. So friends, try these problems. These are very easy. So you should not forget the famous words of Vince Lombardi. Perfection is not attainable. Perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch the excellence. Very nice sentence. So friends, if you like this video, please subscribe and share. With these words, I would like to say thank you.